Good day, my name is Refilum Tembu, and in this video I will be reflecting on the ICT integrated lesson I designed and implemented for grade 7 natural science, and the topic was photosynthesis. So the main aim of my lesson was to help learners understand how plants make their own food using sunlight, water and carbon dioxide. The learning objectives were aligned with Bloom's taxonomy. Learners were expected to remember and understand the process of photosynthesis, also apply their knowledge in an interactive activity and analyze how different factors affect plant growth. In the introduction phase, I began the lesson by activating learners' prior knowledge through a short discussion and questioning. I asked learners what they already know about the plants and how they think plants get their food. To support the ICT integration, I used a short animation or video on photosynthesis. The video visually explains the process, showing how sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide are used to produce glucose and oxygen. This activity helped learners develop a basic understanding before moving to the main learning activities. It also made the concept more concrete and easier to understand, especially for visual learners. This activity falls under the argumentation level because the video replaced traditional learning where you have to discuss and explain by adding visuals and animation that enhanced learners' understanding. In the main activity, the learners used an online interactive simulation of photosynthesis. During this activity, the learners were able to adjust variables such as sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide levels. They could then observe how these changes affect the rate of photosynthesis. Learners worked in pairs to explore the simulation and answer guiding questions on a worksheet. This allowed them to actively engage with the content instead of only listening to me as a teacher. So the ICT tool made the learning more interactive and allowed learners to learn through exploration and experimentation. This activity is at the modification level because the technology significantly changed the task. Instead of simply reading or memorizing, learners could manipulate variables and observe real-time results, which would not be possible in a traditional classroom. In the conclusion phase, the learners completed a short online quiz in the form of a Google form to assess their understanding of photosynthesis. The quiz included multiple choice questions and it tested the key concepts such as the inputs and outputs of photosynthesis. Immediate feedback was provided after submission, allowing learners to identify the mistakes and improve their understanding. And this activity is at the argumentation level because of the Google form replaced a paper-based quiz and improved efficiency by providing instant answers when the learners were done. Overall, ICT played an important role in my lesson. The video simulation and online quiz all helped to improve learner engagement and understanding. The use of ICT also made the lesson more learner-centered and interactive. It allowed learners to explore scientific concepts in a more practical way rather than just memorizing theory and listening to me as their teacher. So in conclusion, my ICT integrated lesson upon photosynthesis was successful in supporting learner understanding through interactive and visual tools. The combination of video, simulation, and online assessment helps them to enhance and deepen their conceptual understanding. Thank you.